We all have those moments in our life where life literally could not get any worse. Maybe something unfortunate happens to us, like we get a flat tire and 20 minutes later we get a call from our boss telling us that we're fired. A couple hours later, our dog got sick and he died. Well, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but we all have those days where we feel like life is punching us over and over and over and over again, and we feel like the world is on a mission to destroy us. Even me, I'm coming up on 1 month off of antidepressants, and I've had those tough ass days where my motivation to do absolutely anything crumbles and I just want to cease to exist. It seriously gets that bad, but I understand that this is only temporary until my brain resets from the lack of antidepressants and I start feeling normal again. Step number 1, identify your negative triggers. What exactly do I mean by identify your negative triggers? Well, it's honestly really simple. There's some actions from other people or from us, some thoughts from ourselves, or some comments from others which trigger a negative response in our brain. It is your job to identify those things and come to terms with them. For example, someone's comments or actions that can possibly make you feel some type of way. If their actions made you feel some type of way, it's because you allowed it to happen. Once you hone in on this and fully understand that if someone hurts you, it's because you let them hurt you, the world can be your oyster. Step number 2, take responsibility for your actions. You have to take full responsibility for your actions because we live in an age where everyone blames everyone for their misfortunes, for their mistakes, and for their negative actions. If you put yourself in an unfavorable situation, the quicker you come to terms that you put yourself in that negative situation, the quicker you will get out of that certain negative situation. One thing I've taken full responsibility and fully accepted is that I regretted never ever dating in high school. I was so busy blaming my speech disorder, blaming my parents for my lack of social skills, that I subconsciously started acting like I had no power over my life because I blamed everything on other people. If you lack social skills, dating competence, maybe you're fat, maybe you're not very good looking, you can always choose to improve because you have power over your thoughts and actions, and no one will ever be able to take that away from you. Step number 3, let your mistakes become a learning experience. A couple days ago, I busted my tire. I was driving into the mall and failed to notice that there was a decently sized pothole in front of my car. So as I was accelerating, my car sank into the pothole, and after that the air immediately started gushing out and my tire pressure went like from 32 to 7 in like 30 seconds. Since I'm big into stoicism, I took a big breath and got to work, but there was one problem. The little thing that unlocks the wheel lock was dinged up, which was a pretty big problem, which meant that I could not switch out the tire and had to call roadside assistance. So I figured I'd get my Christmas shopping out of the way because I was at the mall. The tow guy got to where it was in about an hour after I got all done with my Christmas shopping and towed the car in an instant, which was pretty nice. The lesson I learned is to be more aware and what's in front of me. Let go and let God. There are a lot of things in the world you have zero control over. For example, traffic, your mom's mood, your dad's mood, the weather, your height, the financial situation you were born in, etc. Christmas Eve, I was talking to my uncle and telling him that in 15 years, 75% of Americans are not going to be able to afford a home. You know what he told me? Don't worry about that. As long as you have a place to stay, you will be okay. There are 2 ways you could digest this information. Way number 1 is you could get bitter and complain, and way number 2 is that you can accept what he told me. Don't sweat the stuff that I can't control and focus on what I can control. My spending habits, my saving habits, my investing habits, my income, my knowledge, so on and so forth. The more time you spend worrying about things that will never be in your control, the less time you have to focus on the things that you can't control. The reality of life consists of failure, setbacks, sorrow, disappointment, unforeseen circumstances that can change your life with a snap of the finger, but can also consist of achievement, excitement, happiness, motivation, hope, and much more. But the thing that stands out to me every single time is that you can have these negative feelings without necessarily working for them. Here's what I mean. If you're a 25-year-old man with no job living in his mom's basement, you are bound to experience all of these negative feelings. But to experience good feelings, you have to actively be doing something positive for your life, such as going to the gym, meditating, praying, eating healthy, working for something that clearly going to benefit you. This is how I'm going to end the video, guys. Thank you very much for your support. Like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.